Hello everybody and welcome back to Transport Fever. I'm sorry I haven't been on for the last couple of days. I've been really busy and I've just been way too tired at the night times to actually do anything, let alone record anything. I just, yeah, it's been a hectic few days for me, so I've got a little bit done anyway. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. You may be wondering where we are. We're up in Cosgrove, up near where I built the mines. You can just see a sort of couple of ugly buildings sticking up over there in the distance. I've opened up this side of the town so that the AI can start building. I've added a few crossroads in. I've put a few roads in here and I've built a church and a little park. Just one of the other churches there, another German church. There's a little park with a little pavilion in it, some benches and things. I've got all this all blocked off. You may have noticed, I love these. These are ace. I've had these for ages. I use them on my maps. But the reason I haven't used them so far is because it's too early it's been too early for the phone boxes. We didn't start getting phone boxes in the UK till 1880s, somewhere around there. Now these are a little bit modern looking, but I like them. They stand out really well, and I always put a few around the train station entrances. These post boxes, these have probably been around since about the 1860s. This style of post box. But I didn't just want the post boxes in on their own. I like to do a post box and a couple of phones and a couple of benches and stick one of the old signposts in as well. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the British telephone boxes and post boxes and the British signposts. And you've got 4-way ones, 3-way ones. Those are in here as well. These are in here. They're on the track assets. You've got a Y-shaped one, an X and a T, and then you've got these. Like I said, these are too modern. These are far too modern. So, but I like this one. I still see a few of these around occasionally. But yeah, I usually put either a couple next to the entrances here, or maybe line a few along here. And I'll go around and do that on all the stations. I like to see these as you come in and out. They stand out really well. Excuse me. So, yeah, even though we've even though we've got that new upgrade, we're still freezing from time to time. It's not as bad as it was. Oh my god, I'm freezing up here a little bit. Right, so what I've done over here is I've started filling in with a tree gun. I just think I'm going to fill sort of this area, make it into a big forest and sort of join it up around here. Just because, like I've said before, I don't want everything looking the same. I want some areas a bit different. So there's going to be farmland. I'm going to put some farmland possibly around here. It's going to be industrial area in here. I'm going to decorate more of these up yet. But down here I thought, you know, we could extend the forest. I am going very slow all of a sudden, which I'm flicking in and out too fast, that's why. Yes, whistle, why don't you? Right, so now it's stopped jittering a little bit. I've done some work on the sidings. I've put some mad sidings in. Oh, I wasn't jittering like this 10 minutes ago, I tell you. I've just left it running as well, and it's not been, well, I haven't had the time on even, it's just been sat on pause for a while, so that's probably why. Yeah, I've added a load of sidings in, extended all this up, made some sort of mad looking sidings over here and over here. I didn't want to connect onto here because it would have created a lump in this track. This track's going down here, so I had to connect over there. I've stuck a few industrial buildings in here, some of the ploppable buildings, and they set to low person capacity but nil on the goods. And I built a little sort of gangway across here. This was difficult to get in. It's a bit wonky, but I deleted it a couple of times, and it was such a pain to get in. Pillar collisions all over the place, and try to connect to the track, and nearly crashed it a few times. I was panicking a bit, thought I was going to break it. Saved it, I had to save it a few times doing this as well. Eventually I managed to get it in. Now granted, this corner here is a little bit dangerous. You've got to be paying attention when you're walking down here, otherwise whee! Fall off the edge. Don't want to be on your phone. Not that they had mobiles back in 1886, like. So yeah, I've stuck in a load of carriages on any unused, well, most of the unused parts of the track. There's a few cranes here and there. There's a few buildings in here. We should start to see some people walking over here soon. Is he coming? No. It'll be workers that'll come. I've stuck another tram stop in here so that they can, anybody coming in maybe to these jobs. There's only, what, 4, 5, 6 buildings in there. No, 7, 8. Can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's an asset. These are assets. These are assets. Those are assets. So yeah. Shouldn't bring loads of people over, but it should get a few people walking across this bridge. Let's jump on board it. Let's have a look. Coming across there should look quite good. See if we can get a train going the other way. We'll have a look at that on the way through. Anybody coming up this way? Here we go. So you're going back out, you're going to go through there. I don't know if I showed you the inside of this station before. These are very modern looking. And they're written in German and English as well, I think. But yeah, like I said, I just like this. I like this glass roof stadium, and I like the fact that it's got a bit of grime on the windows as well. That looks good. That should be on all of them though. A bit of moss growing down there. A bit like my greenhouse. Yes, we got a view of the church. Let's go a bit faster. Now there is a bit of a bump as we go into the goods station. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried deleting it and taking it back and moving it, and it will not connect without giving me a bit of a weird bump. No matter what I tried, I deleted quite a bit of the track back as well to see if I could get it level, and it just won't do it. Really annoying. I like having my tracks all perfectly flat. Oh well. He's just coming up here in a second now. There's a little bit of a bump there. I don't mind that. That's only a little bit of a gentle bump. There's this one as we're coming here now. Yep. It's not too bad. It was a lot worse before. I think I've made it. Yeah, I've definitely made that better. Yeah. We've got good sidings and everything. You can see the church in Hambley as we approach. Still getting a bit jittery here. Oh yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Quite like all them sidings. A bit of madness going on. Yeah, so I'm not going to be building anything today. Like I said, I've been really tired and everything, and just not had the time. I got an hour in today. I did about half an hour yesterday, and I couldn't concentrate properly. I was making mistakes and things, so I said, "Oh, just leave it till today, till I had a bit more energy. I was a bit more awake." It was a hot day yesterday, and I'd spent most of the day outside working, so. Yeah, by the time I'd sat down and had a couple of beers, I was ready for bed. I went and crashed out on the couch with the dogs for a bit. So yeah, we're getting there, bit by bit. little bit by little bit at the moment, but I'll do a relatively big build at some point again. Um, it looks like we've got some decent weather coming for the next week, so I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time outside. I'm working on my garden as well, and I'm only about halfway through doing that. There's still a lot of work to do, so there's a lot of heavy work to do there, and I've been busy with work and stuff, so yeah, it's just finding the time to get on and do it. So I'm probably going to slow things down a little bit. I'm not going to be doing an episode every day or every other day. It'll probably be every few days, every 2 or 3 days if I can do it, really. Just at the moment, because I've got quite a bit of work coming up, so yeah, I just don't want to be giving expectations that I'm going to be on every day and recording stuff. When the weather turns again and we get a load of rain for a few days, you'll probably get a few episodes one after the other. But at the moment, I'm just going to do a few updates in between and I'll get little bits done. I'll try and crack on and get as much done as I can. But yeah, I'm glad I've got this in now. I've been itching to get this done. Just wanted to get all this filled in. I've put trees in here, and the AI is going to build through all this. So, I mean, it just backs it off nicely, and rather than just seeing all that sort of uneven green and the edges and stuff that you see all the time, I still have to go and do a bit of filling in as the AI grows, especially because it sort of keeps building the odd building out here everywhere now and again. It stays occupied for a while and then they abandon it, and it just leaves, end up with an ugly square left behind. Same over here, it's done it a few times. I've smoothed a few out, but there's probably built half a dozen houses here and then abandoned them. Once it starts spreading out a bit more this way, that will fill in. But it's got loads of options. It can go this way, it can go this way, it can go down here and up there. It seems to be liking coming up this way, so that's why I've put besides the fact of people crossing. Oh yeah, fix that bridge as well. We are getting very slow tonight. It was running a hell of a lot better earlier on. I think my computer might be a little bit issue. I think it might be overheating a bit. It's making noises. So yeah, the bridge was coming down here, and this was sort of, going further down. So I levelled it out, kind of. A bit of a dip in there. Levelled this bridge out, joined it up, managed to connect back up there and down there again. So yeah, with the tram stop here and there's a bus stop down here, there should be traffic coming this way, so the AI should start filling this up. I mean, it's come this far already, so I think another 10 or 20 years or so we might actually have all this filled in. That'd be good. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what the expansion is. Let's have a look at the town numbers. We're up to 1259 in Wednesbury. Hambley's next best, and Brunswick and Barton. Cosgrove's only 450 and Lakeside still only 396. Mortonville 412 as well. Brunswick seems to be doing well, despite the fact I keep deleting houses off the golf course. I've not had one for a little while, touch wood. Oh, he says, there's one right there. I've had so many blinking houses on this golf course. I've rushed it. I've not been thorough enough with the blockers. So they are in there. It's just that I've not put enough in, and I've left gaps here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, I've done the same over at the other one as well. I've not covered absolutely. Oh yeah, my computer's having a bit of a moment. I've not covered the whole area lately, just because it's such a large area and it was taking so long. You know, I just wanted to get it finished and show you. I thought, oh, I'll deal with it building things in there later on, but down there's been a right pain. It shouldn't be too bad because it's got plenty of room to grow this way, that way, around here. And it should really start coming out these ways, especially once I open this side up. It's closer to the station. And yeah, having said that, that one's quite far away from the station as well. There are bus stops up near that golf course as well though, so I did put a bus down there. That's probably why it's grown a bit more. I reckon Cosgrove will start growing a bit more as well. Maybe get a bus service in here. Right, so yeah, done a bit of decorating again. Go back and have a look at this. Yeah, I think I better turn my computer off and let it cool down a bit. I think I might need a new hard drive or something. I'm having a few problems with it lately. For the most part, it's alright, but when it's been pretty hot and it's been pretty warm today as well, you've been having a few stuttering problems and sort of making noises every now and again and stuff, so I think it's time to give it a little bit of a break. It's been on for a good few hours now. Right, so yes, thanks very much again for watching, and I shall be back very soon. You've been watching Off the Rails. Good night.